It's hard to know exactly where our property ends and begins, but this is probably pretty close to where it is. So this is the east end, I believe. See the white birch tree and the water. The white birch is at the edge of the berm or build-up, and all of the wetland is on the right of it. And this little copse of trees here is, I think it's probably pretty much the corner, or else I'm standing in it. Then it takes the turn to the west, and you can see that straight line over here that looks to me like, again, the buildup of earth, and on one side, and the swamp on the other side. I don't know if it's a swamp. I think it's actually a fen. Anyways, I'm going to retrace the steps of the little meandering canal that I've dug, and it's not looking very pretty at the moment because, of course, it's got disturbed soil on either side of it. But that'll wash out, wash down, and so on. So, yeah. So there we go. It's 4 to 6 inches deep, and lots of bare roots exposed. I think I might have to get in there and just nip them off so that it doesn't snag more. But you can see it's got a little bend there, another bend there, goes underneath the tree over there, which I'm not going to do. And this is a fallen tree here. It goes underneath this fallen tree, and there's a I don't think that I've taken down any living trees. Maybe one. It's all muddy right now because I just finished sort of raking the sides of it. But you can see it's quite deep, and almost to the top of my boots. I think I'm not going to walk in it because I don't want to soak her. And you can see where the dirt's piled up on either side. It's quite deep and flows fast enough. I think this was somebody's Christmas tree. I think I pointed that out last time. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. Got right caught in some roots. And then it opens out into this, I'm calling it a marsh for now. And you can see on this side, the water is quite clear, and on this side it's quite murky. That's because that's where most of the water goes. If I do any more digging, it would be this side, not that side, wherever the water is fastest. But I've cleared it anyways. This is a little island. We'll see how long that remains an island. I don't know that any of the trees aren't going to fall down from the change in the water levels, but I figure actually it's probably better for all of the trees because the high water level is causing the other kind of conifer, the name of which I can't remember, all over the place to die. And I've noticed it's not just here, it's everywhere in the vicinity. So this is quite shallow because it's a thick root here, because I want to respect the trees as best as I can, and so the water flows quite quickly. You see sort of like a little rapids there. So, and then there's another island here. When Yelena was here for a couple of days, I said, since her husband's name is Nikodievich and she's Armis, I said, this is Armis Island and Nikodievich Lake, or Lake Nikodievich anyways. So it's quite a little pretty spot with the water slowly meandering around the whole island, right? It's quite cool. Maybe we should put a chair here. And then it gets narrow again, and quite a heavy root here. So I can't dig very deep. Oh, that's a little plane. Did you see that, Mike? And I told Dad I would shoot this video. Oh, the water's clearing more now, so I guess the silt that I've stirred up has settled, although I've been walking in it, so it'll be coming soon. And here's a nice S for Snetzinger curve. Lots of exposed roots. I hope that the trees in the vicinity can handle a little bit of scraping of the bark. If we were to dig a deeper trench, we'd have to cut more roots. So I thought I would try this first. The organic material has pretty much washed out from the surface here, leaving just the sand. So that means that we've got a good flow here. This used to be an island, I think, but you know, I thought I wanted to avoid this little bunch of trees falling over, but I tried to steer it around, and water has its way. It just decided it was going to go underneath that little cedar bridge. So this is when it gets blocked up here, I'm sure it'll flow around. So continuing down, it's got good depth here. I've tried to rake out as much of the leaves, leaves and sticks as I could. I mentioned one live tree. I think that was it. I think that was the live tree. You know, it could possibly start to sprout leaves farther down as well. So, and it's also a shallow spot here too. So it has to overflow there in order to get down to the ditch. The lower we can make this ditch, since water is all connected, the more protection that we can have for the cabin. Uh-oh, my boot's stuck. It's very mucky in here. There we go. Yeah, so it's a lot easier to get through than it was. I've cleared out more branches so that it's easier to kind of maintain. And whoa, steep and sticky at the bottom. There we go. And I actually have to go up to the ditch. So here's the ditch, and you can see the tops of my boots. And here's the trench, and it goes down quite far. So we really need the municipality to come and clean out this ditch so that this trench can work better. All right, so there we go. Now I got to start cleaning up the cottages and head on home. Thanks, bye.